Bacheli Musa Bacheli jékki-jékki gars yi appoint ko maanaam teg ko jox ko mu nekk seen flag bearer and then maa ngi gis benn interview bu Musa Bacheli wax ne ñoom dañ ko def without concerning Lamin Bojang at some point maa ngi gis mu ngi wax ne to Gambians ne we assure the party supporters and entire Gambians that Bojang is the solution to all problems we are facing and now according to interviews yu ma nekk di gis Bacheli di ko am with media houses it looks very funny because mënuma understand ne there is a situation bu am and then ñu ngi gis Bacheli mu ngi wax fële ne le kii di blame tamit parti bi muy Mr Bojang Sabally sa jàngat ci loolu noonu situation bi.
Well, I think it's a very interesting situation. Unfortunate. Man nag generally dama avoid on pour comment si at all. And so ma laajutoon on the platform. I would not comment. But comme que laaj nga ma ko dinaa si wax kàddu yu néew rek. I think as public figures, we have levels of responsibility. We need to be more careful than the average Joe. Gambia mo dewa deki diine la deki ada ak cosaan la so buggee ilif ñooñu kon you have to be really careful. Beyond that, doomi adama mutut. Su doomi adama demee ba juum soo ko mënutee sutural bul ko siiwal. Man, I'm totally against the sharing of that video. I'm totally against it, and I think Gap Mom really, I think they have a serious credibility issue, and that's not just Lamin Bojang. Gap si bopam mo am credibility issue that they need to work on. I don't think they'll survive it anyway. Why? Nit ñi nañ understand that people have families. You know, a public figure, duga na public life. Na jabaram buguta neka in the limelight. Na domam doesn't want to have anything to do with it. So nañ halat dal lu bari, and this is the era of camera 360 and sumando bi MJ Mawasa. There is another thing called bandy camera. How ma camera bandy la, how ma bandy camera. I am not holding brief for anybody. Why I'm not a call from the UK. Like I said, man, I want to do my wasili. Why some people know that I have a voice, and sometimes they might consult. If I'm kima call, man, look. You guys need to be very careful about this. Munema wa humane lead General Bojang la or do General Bojang. Munema wa yefi cropping, editing of videos and pictures. They find them to a level being hamne. Mune in UK it's an alarm because it's so sophisticated. Ne yo Ansu Jack munna nyo crop sabo when you do gala into a porn movie. I'm not saying ne lulu heuna, but digital era lenyeka politics is becoming very fierce. So whatever happened or did not happen mumfa why nini du siwal lulu nyawla. Buñ damage nit ak family because of politics.
Okay.
Man, I believe everybody makes a mistake. If somebody makes a mistake, I think we should allow that person to redeem himself. The man, if they are very careful with the kind of words I'm using here, because I'm not indicting anybody. While Lima Wahmoy should make a mistake, what amuna am time the opportunity to rectify himself. Yena psychological attacks on social media. We've seen people commit suicide. And we don't want that kind of situation. No matter how you oppose somebody in politics or hate him personally, I don't think nit warna inil moromi nitam just because of yefi aduna mu dem to a point where mu am a psychological crash mu dof wara mu de nañ bay xel lu ñoo share ak lu ñoo push forward in our political discourse.
Okay, but bala ma living then just finish li then su ma ñëwee si ñum daba yeb ñu wax si now guy mom si bopam Mr Bojang mu ngi wax ne video bi is fake because man well there is one thing man I can say ne the same jigéen bu mu doon I don't know according to video bi man discourse naa jigéen boobu di waxtaan ak moom of course dafa ma message on Instagram and then mu doon waxaa man ne dafa bëgg ma jëlal ko ticket mu ñëw Gambia wanaa moom video
so you are in the game.
Well yeah, but I was very smart so jigéen bi wanaa moom video and then because dam ko doubtoon bu ma gisoon picture bi she's very beautiful and yooyu noonu yëpp mu ngi benin according to her lu moo wax so now Bojang mu ngi wax ne video bi is fake just to cut it short yow do you believe ne loolu am na next lu ma la bëgg a laajte moo nekk la nga foog ne loolu la Bojang war a defaat to come back pour war a join political arena bi.
Well, man li ma def mooy like I said I refuse to comment on this because I think there was a dirty element about it. There was an element about it that wanted to destroy somebody. I don't want to be a part of it. Man, a political figure, so if a mistake, I want to criticize you on policies. I don't want to go personal on anybody. So, Jeluma times I put actually watch the video or anything, so I cannot comment whether it's authentic or not.
No, but I mean, as a political leader, I'm not just come and say ne liman mako def or something like that instead of
if I were to give anybody advice in this situation, I would rather you just keep quiet and do some kind of introspection. Su dee du dëgga yàlla xam na. Waaye su dee dëgga la sax you repent to God because man I believe every sin is between the individual and God in the first place. The public bi la judge. Jesus Christ lu mu wax rek nee na xam naa téere injil bi bu baax. He amongst you who doesn't have a sin let him cast the first stone. Who cannot cast a stone on anybody here. Man li ma ko dee personal responsibility between you and your creator and your conscience. Sort it out, keep quiet because ñi nga gema try pour convince. Ñooñu def made up their mind. Even if angel Gabriel comes here mu ne la lii is fake duñ ko faale. So you keep quiet, I mean take down time, you know, pray, do whatever.
So there's still chance for him to join any political party, yes?
Well, man, lima wax moy Ansu, I'm not gonna defend any bad behavior, and I'm not saying that this is Lamin Bojang cause holuma video I cannot authenticate it.
No chance of him joining any party.
No, lima wax moy people make mistakes. I'm not encouraging anybody to go and do immoral things. Why should not to ñëwé ben nit def mistake? Man dama believe dañ ko wara jox a second chance mu redeem bopam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Daba sa gis situation yi Mr. Bojang.
It's really sad and it's rather unfortunate. It happened Kenyan against unknown, I think. But I see a lot of people go for you on a political dimension to feel those people against him. I don't believe so. It has anything to do with politics. I don't believe that. Maybe we all know that social media comes with some of these things. You understand? Either you forward.
Daba, seriously, people didn't politicize this?
No, what I'm saying is, they come like political opponents and you're set up.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe that.
Okay, all right.
Understand?
Okay.
You use social media, either through this or you do 419 like Jelsa Harris. Then they have emails, then they have messages,
Jack, I'm not experienced, so.
Because this is very beautiful.
From day one, and I was on his side because I'm a feeling look at them. Need na pour nit ñu dalal xelam ñu console ko parce que nit mën naa jógee si lii sa commit suicide or nga am that fear of even going out in public. Understand? Du moom kenn but like jabaram doomam yi famille loolu moo si gën a important xale yi. Understand? So but man lu ma feel like when he made that press conference su nekkoon man la du ma doon def press conference dama doon génnee release a press statement wax li ma bëgg a wax assume responsibility of what happens, apologize and then move on. Because come like somebody said, how much time you want the data? So we assume responsibility of leading Gambia, like what I make honest. Mistakes, you know, we can. But the important money like someone if you wrong, in public domain, I want to assume responsibility of my actions, I apologize to people and move on. I should not try to shy away from taking responsibility, myself blame to people know how many understand nga parce que man lu ma wax moo nekkal like ne these things never moom kenn la dal am na yeneen Gambien suñ fi dal dañ ne moom bosam soo gisee mu dem up is because ne dafa bëgg a lu mu nekk political leader la bëgg a assume responsibility of the presidency waaye man xam naa ñoo xam ne lii dal na lañ and it's from the same group.
Seriously.
billahi wala ta do wax ma jox moo nekkal like ma ne ko doon give them money because once nga jox leen xaalis they will think that da nga am xaalis so every time dañ la bëgg di laajte xaalis send nañ video bi to few people sax ñu nekk friends am on Facebook because what they do is after recording you they go they send to 2 or 3 people within your friends. Understand that? So you will reach out to you one and maa ngi amee video bi nanga
just to get the reaction.
Si la la gars yi like xaalis. Understand that? So yow soo paniquee you give them money because that's it's a network. That's what they're doing, not only in Gambia but globally.
Daba yéen a ngeen am xam-xam de yaa sa boy bi.
No, the thing is, man, since man does social media, dama xam ne it comes with a lot of things.
Baggage.
So dama dey try suma level best. Ma try to
understand
protect
and
suma boppam.
yeah.
Du ma dey rush. Du ma dey yaakamti. You understand? Because am na yoo xam ne man comme okay, Ansu man somebody reach out to me. Ne nit moo ko jox suma number. The guy is in UK. He has almost $30 million and he wants to invest in Gambia, but somebody more direct him. You understand? He went to the point like trying to convince man ma jënd ticket ma dem Dubai. If you have $30 million and you want to invest in Gambia, I will pay a hotel for you. Every day you must send send my passports and everything.
Wow.
But if I was that much greedy, must start to just more details. You understand? Because them never let them my passport. You understand? Man, no, I don't just give out my passport to people that I don't know. xam nga ok mënoon naa ko jox suma passeport bi lan la moo dem defee suma passeport I don't know understand nga so am na details yu ma la su ma ko joxoon details yooyu lan la si mën a def xaw ma so damaa toog rek ma gis ko si net bi ñu ne ok man maa ko def o mu jël suma details then dupe somebody else ñu ñëw arrest ma si loo xam ne xaw ma ko so moo tax social media you have to be very careful who you accept as a friend, who you communicate with, what do you
well,
say?
Yes, I think, and so I think Daba Fumo Wahe is very important because am na ñu bari, especially the elderly, they don't know how to use social media. But Daba don't halad all these let me call them fake friend requests nga xamne ciapé yu nice ñoy ñew di la maybe Daba can just dilate on that.
No, loolu la smart. Okay, nga gis netali jangha bu rafet mu nekk ak tubaab wala mu nekk ak Chinese mu amé turi Gambian. It doesn't make sense. First alert that this thing is fake.
Yeah.
Understand? O nga gis Gambian bu amé okay, mu jël ñu jël netali Gambian, but nga xol tur bu mu amé amul dara lu moo defaa Gambia o nga xool French yu mu am amul nothing lu moo defaa Gambia parce que mënuloo nekk ak Gambia nga nekk ak social media après yow amuloo even 20 Gambian friends yu nekk sa friends li so man li ma wax mooy Gap man du ma blame Gap to be honest parce que I believe ne Gap they have stood by him you understand because that Sunday ba ci li ñëw naa fii nii Fatou Network ñu ko seetaan and he was defending the guy but the truth is I understand lu tax gars yi ñoom tamit ñu feel disappointed was when the guy went ahead su nekkee dafa dem def press conference boobu noonu without waxaat party bi mais peut start pointing blames at the party also will come out to defend themselves no ñun we have nothing to do with this and soo bokkee si party su nekkee ne dem na ba feel like ne moom dafa am evidence ne some people within the party ñoo ko set up I think he should have reached out the party guy talk as a team ñu discuss ko internally su nekkee loolu mënut a possible te moom am na evidence he should have reported the matter to the police ñu take up the matter but coming out in public the accused guy without putting out any tangible evidence buy wane ne ñoom ñoo ko def man I think that was
okay so Daba balaa ñoo dem si nee that man we can join any political party right now
no absolutely no look boy am na ñu ko ëpp Mahama lii dal la leen and they have leave gis nga ñun ñëpp muy man muy yow muy anybody else mën nañoo am dog si àdduna but what makes you a better person mooy lu important mooy not only him but doomi aadama bu nekka mu jànga si situation and then for him he needs to come out again and then mu go after whatever he wants to go because man fiiluma ne loolu war naa mën a tax Gambia su duñ ko votal su nekkee am na programme bu war a développe Gambia parce que su nekkee loolu la ñoo tànn ne njiit du am kon ñu bëri ñu yëkkati na loo pour nekkal njiit
bon so xamaa even Ansu Jack du qualify
no of course because there is no one perfect but man nga wax kii you know and then musuma xam ne façon nit bi
why I emphasize lii de
no because
I hope everything is okay
no it's okay I'm really good nee na sa gis-gis on situation yi Mr. We move to
well di wax Mr. Bojang rek di ko massawu because position am and kilifa la parce que am na jabar am na ay doom famille ak background am tamit fi mu jógee lim def yëpp ba toll fi mu toll lii war koo daal dafa ruslu but then again pour man it's not the end of the world because this is not the first of its kind dafa mel ni ñun suñ culture moo méngoo wut ak yu mel nii daf ko métital there you go culture bu mu nekka and then again like Daba mentioned because of the person who he is right now position am and being a leader of a political party moo gën a tax sa this has attracted a lot of attention ordinarily like Daba said a lot of people have been victims of such okay but then because kenn xamu leen you know maybe nekkuñ certain positions moo taxit kenn defu si attention di ko wax yu bari yeneen waaye dëgg la boo gisee tam nit ñi di ko wax parce que moom fi mu toll la position am a leader of a political party a presidential aspirant so obviously ñëpp dinañ seet li muy def li muy wax fu muy teg tànkaam so na ci nit ñi jàngee rek ñu laan xam nga tamit social media bii nii lu baaxan ci waaye it daf dee def lu bari lu bon waaye xam nga lu bon li social media bi xewut rek mu àndaal lu bonam nit ñi ko use ñoo ci dee def yu bon yi cee xew ak yi nga xam ne méngoowut ak suñu ay dund yooyu noonu so di bàyyi xel rek wane ne I mean ku nekk am nga sa private life what you do you know at the comfort of your bedroom is nobody's business but once it comes in the social media once it comes to light you know you give people the right to talk about it Gab nak, I mean, mom ñaari wax la wax na ne feelut ne am na the support from the political party that he expected from them. ñoom génn si nañ wax nañ ne they gave him all the support that he needed and they're still willing to support him. But because ne, you know, daf leen accused falsely and here and there, they decided to expel him. This is not the end of life. The guy is smart, the guy is eloquent. I mean, let him move on. Ba pare foguma ne Lee war na ko ba from joining any political party or furthering his ambitions to become something in this country. He's a Gambian. Let him just, you know, pray over it and then move on, because the longer you keep hanging on this issue, you know, the longer you get stuck, and then it might yield other things. Let it go. You've given a press conference, which I would not have done in the first place if I was the one. But then you've done it, you cannot turn it around. So move on and then cut it short. Sandy want to be kili, it's not going to yield anything. It won't change the situation. It has happened, it has happened. Let him move on. And then Nimko Wahe, I'm the plans for his future. Let him concentrate on that. Because once you concentrate on your weaknesses, you're taking too much time of trying to make some positive out of your life. So let him concentrate on positivity, on things that are going to add value to him, his family, and the people around him, and then move on.
Wow, okay, that's very good. Rafi, sa gis-gis on this.
Man fanaa lu ma bëgg a wax yëpp yéen ñi tey wax ngeen ko. And su ma see atam dafa nekk ay repetition rek. Wante man personally I've reached out to Bojang and I sent my solidarity, not because of politics or anything, but just because I felt it's a human thing for me to do, because the feeling is very unfortunate. Why nit ku nekk kenn nekkut ku perfect and we all make mistakes, but I believe so demee ba nga nekk a public figure, which I believe he was, because he was representing one of the political parties as their presidential candidate. If you do any mistakes, you just honorably resign and just take a back seat until maybe you have a political comeback in the future. Yaa ngi laaj gars yi ndax is it possible ne dina mun a am a political comeback? Why not? Because I believe am na ñu dee am even worse scandals than this, and they make comebacks, because so gisee even prisons that's the reason. You do a crime, you go and face the consequences and do the time, and then you come out back as a reformed person. We're a religious society, and I think in Islam or Christianity there's always DNA people sin, and you ask for Allah for forgiveness, or even your fellow human being that you've offended, and so the guy forgive you move on. Life is like that. So it's very unfortunate you spread these videos around, but man, I feel that I really condemn that. They participate, so delete immediately. Whether it's a woman doing sexual acts or a man, delete. Because I believe it wasn't done for me. It was something personal. So I don't believe I'm not right because of
Okay. So lu ñoo def mooy dañoo wax ak Mr. Fall. Mr. Fall, Press Secretary GAP. Mr. Fall.
Hello, Mr. Jack, how are you doing?
I'm good. Just few questions quickly about situation in Lamin Bojang. The reason why, mënuñoo am sa waaji Musa Bachir is because of mu ne dafa feebar. But then it's good ne ñu la am, at least dinañ am something loo xam ne is balance. Léegi wax ñu Mr. Fall, before the emerge of this problem, ndax internally seen party bi, was there any problem? Ndax da ngeen amoon any conflict between Bachili ak tamit Lamin Bojang before lii di génn? Just
it's not to my knowledge. Waaye lu ma bëgg a wax rek mooy ne issues today ñaka in any institution you go, issues do ñaka. Probably there might have been one or two loo xam ne taaxaruñ ko parce que ku nekk am nga sa idea. Sometimes man I have issues with Bacheli because dama dégg ci affaire ak nu ko di ñaka benga. So su nekk am na sax diggante mook Bacheli, I was not aware, but lu ma xam mooy ne we as a party, the executive body of Anderson Party had never had any issue or have something like this happening. So obviously, man, so definitely.
Okay, now Mr. Bojang, we want a party bi. I'm not sure most of Senate members in your they are behind Lini. Is that true?
Well, so man dama jaaxal trop parce que Sunday man ñu toog nañ ak Bojang ñu waxtaan moom parce que parti bi bu there was a lot of pressure from the public on what is our stand musu ñoo bëgg a génn without hearing from himself samedi lañ ko oote meeting ñëwut mu joxe reasons we understand dimanche mu doon toog waaye we made the meeting we met him wax nañu ne may ñu ñu may ko 2 days pour mu indi proof boo xam ne dafa indicate ne he is not the culprit or defu ko and we are very happy to wait for that because su demoon ba clear boppam ne du moom we as a party we will be very happy because pressure it was on us even though it was his private life but pressure was on us ñu may ko 2 days pour mu ñëw clean and we were very happy to wait for 2 days pour ñu mën a declare to the Gambians what our stand was even though we decided on Saturday that being suspend while because of he pleaded with us to give him 2 days to come with the evidence boo xam ne nangu ne ne it's not him we were ready to suspend that more than Wednesday we come back if you bring evidence and if you're clean we are going to be ready face Gambia look this is what the scam this or it has never happened to more because they got set up so the evidence is here well instead of doing what he promised us to do we them after 2 days on a press conference without our notice accusing the members of Gambia Action Party the senior ones of being behind the scammers and also being behind distribution of such videos so no as a party we couldn't take it and we have to expel it as soon as possible.
Okay just quickly ñu dellu back to suñu programme bi dama la laajte because Mr Bojang mu doon wax ne spend a lot ci party bi and then we've seen mu ngi nekkoon deputy head of suñ of course suñu embassy bi in Russia ndax lii for example moom lu mu nekk di complain affaire yi spending bu mu nekk di def ak yooyu noonu was it because of political party bi gap ni ñu ko joxee flag bearer bi moo tax mu bàyyi jobaam ñëw fi or daf fi jos ñëw and then ngeen dóor ko li
well lu ñëw mooy ñu all spend in the party be it dying or not ñun ñëpp dañ spend ci parti bi parce que man foog naa man maa njëkkee Lamin Bojang ci kaa because gaa since ñu ko doon form I was with the party I understand since the inception so contribute na yes we all contributed lu xew mooy I don't think that was the reason because his contribution towards the party was nothing to do with him being selected as a flag bearer because that moment dafa ñëw ba xam ne we feel he was fit for the job and because of his experience in the medical field his experience in the military, his experience in the diplomatic corps. Okay. So we feel like he was a candidate for us to pick. We go Gambia, he never go Congress, and if he is lucky, he still continues. That was the idea. Okay. But I don't think it was about his contribution or not, because we all contributed in one way or the other to the party.
Okay. Rafi, Nene, Saps, Daba, amulen lolen ko bugalay. Any question?
When I think this is
okay. Legi, Mr. Fall, Legi Obi, thank you very much for inputs. Okay, thank you very much. Thanks a lot, bro. Thanks. I appreciate it. Okay, so Sabali, then delu back ci discussion bi ñu ngi déglu Mr. Fall lu mu nekk di wax mu ngi wax clearly ne like party bi amuñ dara pour def ak lii lu Mr. Bojang nekk di complain a lot. Now nañ ko ñëwee na jëli bëgguma affaire yi party mu feeñu fii you're part of UDP. UDP is one of the biggest political party in the Gambia. Now I'm just asking you this question. Yow na jàpp nga ne UDP with this current situation of Mr. Bojang ndax di ngeen pare pour jël Mr. Bojang and then lan ngeen foog ne mën na ko indi on the table for example.
yaa ngi laajte direct question non déglu ma non da nga laajte question yaa ngi ma laaj a direct question about the official position of the party. I don't have the authority to speak on behalf of the party.
And then no, sa gis-gis la nekk di sabali.
No, sa question bi xanaa nga reframe question bi.
Okay, sa gis-gis. Yow sa gis-gis sabali. Do you think that this guy, if he joins UDP, ne dina nekk asset to the party?
No, man, I don't even wanna. I think I'm leaning towards Daba being called like that. I'm not question for this guy. I think ne man dema waxone duma si comment sax at all. Okay. Def na joxe na suma gis-gis. Okay. I'm done with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Loolu mooy sa gis-gis. No, yow duma la mën a laajte Rafi dama la laajte si lii like see dama ko indi in another way anyways. Just I know that you guys are very neutral. But then gis nga ci position yi Mr. Bojang bu mu nekk nii na CA nañ ko mën a welcome and then mun naa nekk asset to the party.
Man, I believe now the best thing for him to do is not even to think about anything political. Because lu mel ni su amee I think da nga war a just take a back seat nga relax sa moom because yii daf dajal time pour mu dem wante man believe naa ne lu mu def it is not something so grave and terrible ba nga xam ne any party bu mu dem dañ koo reject because at the end of the day also he's a human being. And Safna Dikam, he was in the military.
Okay.
Them na rose to the ranks of a general.
Okay.
And I think ku patriotic dega may talk ne da nga solar because solar sometimes they can call you to go to war and get killed.
Of course, yeah.
So I think that is the ultimate sacrifice you can do for your nation.
Okay.
They demonstrate no.
Okay.
So I think he's an honorable person and should no buga dem see any political party. I don't think any political party will close their doors to him.
Okay.
But now it's not talking about if he politics now because Limu just held. Then buy yep simmer down, relax.
Okay.
Then Lolo maybe next year or so we'll talk about those things.
Okay, perfect.
But for now on I think it's just not the time for this.
Okay. Now then you back to political parties. Sabali recently you gist NPP actamit of course AP you gist the guy you get JMA of course coalition. Chi lu gis according to standard. According to but no. But the thing is,
Why you like Giss because you Giss
standard law. Standard, of course. Yeah. So, but then Duduja of APRC, send party APRC, which is very funny. And then it was very difficult for man ma digest doing partner with any incompetent government. Mu refer to Barrow's government. They are very incompetent. Ne gisuñ for Ben coalition. Sabali, you were part of APRC, of course, a member, and now you're part of it.
No, I was not an ordinary member. I was the Secretary General of that great party that gave our country our first university and our first TV station and miles of tar road. I'm very proud of it. Secretary General of the party, a distinguished honor, alhamdulillah, mashallah.
Okay.
Yes, I said that also.
Okay.
Exactly what it means. Now you got to rise to a certain level to understand Limawa.
Sabali. So Sabali, let's come back to Averi. Yes. You were part of Party B, and then you in a Party B, then go center on one person, Moy Yaya Jame. Now looking at the circumstances, like everything, because there was a time Barom on them tour, and then Mungi meet with Guy, and you know them very well. Now, do you think that is very true? According to you, also Giss Giss, there is something that is ongoing between these two parties.
Well, it's not a tough question, actually. It's just interesting. I'm getting and they bad mouth APRC is centered on one person. Giss Giss, CA is centered along Ismaila Cisse. GAP is Bachili. Mama GDC is Mama Kande. So it's not just APRC.
Okay.
You got to show some respect to this party. You understand?
Okay. Sorry.
So Leggy, this allegation of this allegation of talks between AP. At least I'm brave enough to talk about my party. And why every party and they shut down? Because then party Banglen cage. Don't let me know. It's my discretion. So Giss Giss. Not your Giss Giss.
Okay.
If you want, I can give you the mic. You go ahead and
continue. It's a Giss Giss. And then
no, so lima wax moy the whole drama because leave drama and it was interesting drama and I commend Standard newspaper for giving us something to talk about for a week. Man, I believe certain individuals within APRC are talking to certain individuals within NPP. And I believe each individual in that party knew on the other side, do jël that step without getting at least some form of authority or approval from the bigger group. Yeah, so it's nothing strange.
Okay.
I believe that Dudu Jalum Jeka wax lolu moy dega. They are talking. Does that mean they have agreed? Maybe not. But they are talking. It's not a crime.
Okay.
You know, learn what I understand my fee, and I know some of these people, the spectators in the political game, they keep saying Ben single party munuta win an election here. And if that is true, that's not my view. If that is true, then it's common sense that parties should talk.
Okay.
I think look how like my affairs the fatela backfire because the talk coming from the other opposition comes, like my party, UDP, is TRRC bangi on, Jana Commission B, why? Then we gain a Jame, so if this guy is going to bring Jame's people back, for now lolu more complicate matter bi.
Okay.
But man Dudu Ja, I have a lot of respect for him. Whatever he says, I believe is the truth. I think they are talking.
Okay. Now, APRC, when you want to join any political party, we know that Jammeh more problems with people, of course, but not party itself. Now, party.
Jammeh has a problem with you. He doesn't have a problem with Bakso. Don't generalize.
No. I mean certain people, not of course. Certain people. No, of course, I like them. I used to be fan of APRC. Really. Do Chahan. No, not anymore. because of Jammeh. But of course, I respect the party. Oh, that's very fine. But Sabali, sa gis legi victims. Of course, we have victims of Jammeh. ñoo xam ne ñu ngi around ñoom ñuy gis lii ne of course kii ngi wax ne there are 3 political parties yoo xam ne right now ñu ngi talk to APRC meaning ne it could be any party. Sa gis-gis si loolu noonu if any party partner with APRC to you is that okay for the fact that we have victims yi ñuy nekk di joy on the other side?
Well, look, I mean, yaa ngi even game corroborate li ma wax ne Dudu Ja mu ne it's not even one party. It just shows again conversation bi mooy ne.
No, lu ma nekk di wax society victims yi sa gis-gis su loolu war a amee.
Victims yi, to be honest, man, I have a lot of sympathy for them. I have a lot of respect for them. Unfortunately, Adama Barrow ak Bah Tambeh du ñoo jëkk a betray victims yi. da nga wanteer asset si Yaya Jammeh 1 billion 50 million rek nga jox victims yi, not even 10%. Nga jox double that amount to a single person, Alpha Capital. That's the biggest slap and insult to the victims. Man, I'm all for reconciliation. I don't think we can take the path of justice to solve this. Why Bah Tambeh do best boom release a jungle as definitely, man, it was a shock to me. At the very least, you should have sat down in consultation with the victims. So, man, I'm taking this beyond politics. Man, I think that Gambia, some really grotesque human rights abuses happened. We should have handled this properly and sensitively. New resolve for to prepare the country to move forward. Unfortunately, the victims still feel insulted. They still feel let down. You know, and we all need to be sensitive about that.
Okay.
But the fact is that APRC is a bona fide party, one of the strongest parties in this country.
I agree. Yes.
I mean, this country cannot move forward if we cannot talk to APRC.
Of course.
So, Purman, it's okay for any party to talk to APRC.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Dawa si sa gis-gis on this partnership big.
I want to understand. I'm going to all of them. You man like a mbuta, why not like a nyehi mbuta? Like a mbuta. You don't want to associate yourself with APRC, but you are welcome people who are not on APRC. Because APRC party is not a human being. Look at your party is the people.
Of course.
So you also want to negotiate that party. Yes, you can welcome people who are not on the party. You don't have party. Most of the bad things you are accused of the party was orchestrated and masterminded by these same people. So man, for I want to understand. Man, so long as it's a registered political party, they have a right to participate in the political dispensation of this country.
Okay.
And man, I've said this, and I will keep saying this thing. Has things in the morning right now. The game is between UDP and NPP 2021. APRC will be the kingmaker. Whoever wants to negotiate with APRC, that's fine. Whoever doesn't want to negotiate with APRC, you are losing a chunk of the voting pattern, of the voting population come 2021.
Okay.
People can believe whatever they want to believe. But I am telling you, so we neglect APRC. No, but you neglect a good percentage of the voting pattern.
Okay.
I've never supported the party, I've never voted the party. I have a lot of issues with the party, but when it comes to New Dega, party is not banned. It is legally operating within the domains of the law. Therefore, it exists. Okay. Politicians in the look, it's not only NPP. You have other political parties and they need to come out. You see, they need to be honest with people. Understand? Okay, okay, these people you negotiate APRC, it's wrong, the victims, this. Look, God bless you, them. Lu happen dafa wrong, lu bon la, lu ñaaw la, dañ ko naharlu, but the truth mo nekk like ne duñ mëna fail ku wante. And that's the truth, because for great leadership bi ñu am fit, am confidence pour face government wala ne hey look lu happen na nahari nañu ñun ñëpp. You understand? But dëgg bi mo nekk like mënuñu go after everybody. It's not even possible. It's not possible.
Okay.
Understand? So for am leadership bo melni am na fit taxaw face askan bi wax leen li nga xam ne loolu la mun a def buñ jël victims TRRC ba victime bu ko play political def ko politics and that is what I am seeing xam nga lu nekk di happen people are using TRRC it's more of like comme politique la you know tey ñu wax lii ëllëg ñu wax léeg-léeg so xamatuloo sax léegi lan ngay gëm it went to a point like people are even losing interest within TRRC bi nu moo happen because bu njëkk nit ñi si doon concentré ak léegi nu nit ñi di concentré si TRRC mu ngi dem down because you know why when victims comes to explain their narrate their stories nga ca ba ñeneen ñu la ñoo caricature you understand or ñeneen ñi di use loolu noonu pour bugg a score political points and this is not for that man li ma wax mooy 2021 situation bi nu ma demee right now unless mu change because in a day a lot of things can happen the race is between UDP and NPP I am telling you this and APRC will be the kingmaker
okay now nañ move to Nene sa gis-gis situation ba ñu dem si
interesting something
mala ko bi na ko
suma gis-gis mooy ne when I ask the question right now as we speak what's the difference between APRC and NPP because ñi nekkoon APRC ñoo nekk NPP
okay
ña doon ña yore woon Bakuba
ñu nekkoon APRC ñu ngi CA ñu ngi UDP ñu ngi GDC ñu ngi PDOIS ñu ngi yeneen political parties
I agree but then hang on no listen here hold on
okay
let me be very clear because the reason why the reason why I said that because the subject of discussion here all wax bi dem na ñëw na it's claims or allegations that NPP and APRC they are talking to former coalition.
Yeah, but then you
okay?
there are other three parties.
Exactly. Lolo Mota, I made those comparison here.
Okay.
But notwithstanding, a lot of people have left APRC and joined other parties. Lolo mo bagi na fini. So I'm not disputing that, and that will continue. Lolo do stop. Fi tanko da wako nyebe on the 4th bobu nono cast nañ vote on the 5th call unaka wax nañ results yi political transfer bi ni mom amut expression di.
Okay.
Understand nga so lolo dina xew. Waye lima bëgg wax may wax bu bari bi ci nekka motax may laajte lan moy difference fi because ñom ñaar uté wuñ 6 à 9 la yampang yumpung si ñane won fele ñoo nekk fele nele ña doon doxal fele nele ñoo nekk fele tay ñoy doxal bété ñu ngi soos so légui suñ waxé né OK dañ bu form coalition lan motax nit ñi di wax wagu ré I mean man pour man APRC as a party do I support them as a party? No, but then the party is not a party without the individuals. And those individuals are bona fide Gambians. They have a right to belong to any political party. They have a right to vote. Whether we like it or not, election day, each one of them, the voters card that they have, it's going to make it or break it for one political party or the other. So they're important. They're part of the Gambia. But then I think that when you want to focus on here, it's not like the APRC.
Wale indil so okay haral so legi nene no
issues of forming a coalition with APRC
not really lolu because
point let me just bring this to light. It's not just some APRC people were protesting against this.
Okay.
This is the fact. It's complicated.
They don't want to form a coalition with them.
Yes, they don't want to hear that.
They have a right to do it because they believe that they have the numbers to be on their own.
So
they
don't
need
like
anybody else.
It's complicated.
Just like Sabali believes that UDP does not need anybody to win elections.
I never said that.
Okay,
You said it here. Sabali, you said it.
Okay, Nene.
No,
let's move right because time.
Understand. Let's be clear. Even finish platform. Sabali, some people believe, you understand, one single party cannot win the election, which is not his view.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, so I didn't say that we don't need any other person. But I'm bringing people into the party.
Okay.
I believe we can win, but we still need people, and that's why I'm bringing people into the party. That's why other people are bringing to the party. Every week you get your who. The jealousy and parties.
Okay.
We have our strategy.
Okay, continue.
At the end of the day, them the ñëw they political party. So halate send party bi as a political party link fi def understand nga xejna dina lewet ci gemeñi nit ñi. Okay, the bad sides. notwithstanding am na lu baax luñ fi def moom because nit koo gis muy dunda baax la bon la ok waaye dafa nekk ne xëy na lu nit ñi bugut exactly moo ëppa moo gën a lewet ci gémmiñ nit ñi soo moo taxit nit ñi ñu ngee bàyyi xel ci loolu noonu waaye to be honest you understand I mean they are needed they're Gambians so Barrow man dama du bëgg ñu quality Barrow because I want Barrow to be out I want us to kick Barrow out
okay sa gis
I don't want it
okay sa Rafi sa gis and then you move on
suma gis mooy gis nga APRC is a party.
Not APRC only partnering with.
No, APRC
NPP.
is a party.
Yeah.
But you have members in APRC who are Gambians and they have the right to participate in any political groupings that they want to. But what people also bunje fate moy APRC, they just made their supreme leader as Yaya Jammeh.
Okay.
So it means if you are partnering with APRC as a coalition, you are actually partnering with a party that has its leader as one of the most unpopular figures in this country right now.
No.
So
It's one of the most popular actually.
that is my
The opinion of
Okay, fine.
that is my opinion.
Fool yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. Comme dama ni mo hene APRC ak moy nek kingmaker between the UDP ak NPP. I have a different opinion on that.
Of course.
Because mom lu mo lolu tego ko fancy polling or whatnot.
Okay.
Because ñu bari what is your opinion?
You are a newcomer.
No, Safs, bàyyi mu ñëw. Acha Rafi, continue.
That's your opinion. My opinion is this. APRC as a party. For anybody nga ne nga dem into coalition ak ñoom.
Okay.
Man I believe dafa mel ni kon ñu struggle nii make ben sense because at the end of the day Yaya Jammeh is still their supreme leader. So it means you are going into a coalition with Yaya Jammeh. But
No, Safs, why was
APRC government is an executive member of your
No, Sabal, bàyyi mu ñëw. Continue.
APRC
Sabal, bàyyi.
man seen members yi a former member of APRC su ñuy join CA I am proud to accept you because you are a Gambian. But I am not willing
Okay. No, continue. No, Sabal, bàyyi mu ñëw rek.
I am not willing pour anybody ne da ngaa dem di def coalition ak APRC so long as Yaya Jammeh is their supreme leader.
Okay, yow
man
you
loolu
from the party.
waaw ba pare gis nga man Barrow dafa nekk koo xam ne sax amul experience waaye Barrow su amoon experience lii yëpp di ko si fekka because at the end of the day Gambia soo demee si ground bi nga dugga si biir dëkk bi di nga xam ne APRC bu mu nekkoon before ak APRC bu nekk bi léegi du benn.
Okay.
APRC man in my opinion the whole concept revolve around one person. One person boobu moo daan fund 80% to 90% of the party. te yeneen 10% bi businessmen yu bari fii lañ daan twist their arm and they have to donate by force. because ñëpp xamoon nañ time bu naka la fi daan demee. party nag ñaari things moo ko dee roon money and people. If those things are not there, your party will be very difficult to function. Te man dama believe ne with the little money that APRC have left ak Yaya Jammeh with the little money bu am Equatorial Guinea man goo ma ne na jël xaalis boobu def ko pump in APRC because at the end of the day he needs his survival there with him and his family. te xam na ne coow bu ñëw coow ni yëpp Yaya Jammeh du fi mu sax ñëw as a free man su fee ñëw tam he's gonna face justice. dégg nga so man na gaay gom ne APRC mooy nekk kingmaker UDP ak NCP ñooy nekk parti yoo xam ne ñoo fay nekk di fight fine nañ wax rek because léegi-léeg yu ñëw waxee duñ ko dee based on any polling or anything duñ dee def any sampling soo xoolee di trend election trend ak results yi ni ñu demee ak nga analyse data bi di nga xam ne ba pare da nga dem on the ground waxuma la Facebook de nga dem on the ground nga dem deep inside Gambia di nga xam ne things mu ngay change dégg nga fii ku fi foog ne moo nekk majority ku fi foog ne moom moo nekk moo amee Gambia yëpp there are majority of Gambians who are sitting on the fence right now and they don't belong in any party they don't belong in any party and they are willing majority of Gambians are
sitting on the fence mooy loolu minority la
majority of Gambians are sitting on the fence
the majority of Gambians is UDP anyway we know that so I don't know which majority you are talking about
majority of Gambians are sitting on the fence decided nguñ ne PP lañ decided nguñ ne CA lañ decided nguñ ne UDP lañ decided nguñ any party they are now listening for the parties
Sabal ba mu ñëw the reason why because I know ne I knew very well ne suma indee topic bi dafa complicated.
I can tell you the majority of Gambians kenn decide amut dégg nga so léegi
no stop
any party si dëkk bi ku foog ne da ngaa toog ne da ngaa def coalition ak APRC o da ngaa toog nga fu ne yaa di biggest nañ dem 2021 mu ngi suñu kanam.
ok
2021
ok
on the 5th of December xam nga day moom la day after the election.
ok
dinañ pagal ambulance ñu bari pour dañoo am heart attack because disappointment mënu ñoo am. dinañ understand sax.
ok sab
ambulance yi moom dina dox tey ba ñëw.
ok Sabally, Rambo, there was a time gang don't match, and then gang don't complain. There was a trade between AU and Tamit, of course, party we always say Jame. Pour ne Jame, you know, there are certain things you have to go protect. My asset same you know, why so far all gisuñ ko because gis nañ ne asset same ñu ko jaay. Legi 2021 bi yow with talks yu nekk di am ak three parties yi nii yëpp. And knowing APRC, send stand right now is to have Jammeh back in the Gambia. Yo, if that happens, lan nga predict Gambia? Lan nga gis?
If what happens?
If Jammeh comes back to the Gambia, is that okay? 1, 2, lan moy happen? So I predict.
Well, it depends on nakala mo ñëwé. That's the fundamental question.
So you, is it okay for mu back?
Man, look, my position is the entire transitional justice process has been messed up by Bartambidu and Adama Barrow, and I said this more than 2 years ago. Transitional justice mechanism is even a joke now. I'm not new TRRC, I'm not new ko the SFL so. They have many SFL si bopa munge use lolo dribble to set up his political base to stand for election. So everything is messed up. APRC, it is their wish for Yahya Jammeh to come, and I know they're gonna use that as a negotiating card. Hamnane, somebody like Barrow right now, he would do anything to get a shot at the election. Yeah. So from the outcome of the alleged talks between the Horse Party and the Green Party. Wow.
I don't think the Yahya Jammeh need coalition negotiation for no Gambia. Yahya Jammeh is a Gambian, like any of us. Whether APRC has gone into a coalition with the government or with a coalition with UDP or CA or anybody else, if Jammeh,
as far as I'm there, go on.
So finally you are speaking on behalf of CA. Ansu Jack, just take note. Finally he's speaking on behalf of his Atayavu party.
I'm waiting for that. You know when I'm going to take this political party seriously? So when APRC, don't accept anybody that ever belongs to APRC. Much more so come from your position, they make decisions. Because decisions you wrong, you burn you and they are part of it. Understand? The blame only cannot be cast on Jammeh alone. Because when they were in government holding ministerial positions, they knew that Jammeh was killing people. And they sat on TV doing different lolo. Acting as if they don't know. How many? And I haven't won I finance minister, I head I projects, and I haven't won the Jammeh from government. For his personal use, they knew. Okay. And they were defending this thing. They said a lot of things about Gambians and the diaspora. Don't fight against Jammeh. Some of these ministers were defending it. Some of these bad laws that people are talking about today, they call joy. You Jammeh don't use the chawni. Parliament table for any bill. Okay. No, it was tabled by these ministers. So poor man, so you don't accept APRC. Bull accept ministerial position, a very influential role within that government. Because policies you happen, it was not only Jammeh, it was made by both of them. Malima Wamway, Jammeh does not need coalition agreement for your Gambia. Malima, and I've said this one hour last week on Capital FM. Damane, the important way, what is the political will for Jammeh Swole your government more fake in position? Jammeh time more Gambia, Muna answer to fake Adama Barrow. Muna fake a new whole new set of on government. What is the political will of that government to prosecute Jammeh? Lulu mo ine issue, but it's not about ne come APRC am coalition agreement with somebody. Lulu mo ta Jammeh ñew. No. Jammeh su bëggé ñew, na jël ticket rek mu ñew waja airport. So dañu def na ci political government of the
dawa xam nga lolu du xew.
Okay. Jammeh is a Gambian. If he wants to come back, na jël ticket mu waja airport. Now it becomes the responsibility of the government. Ndax dañ ko bàyyi mu dem toog o dañ ko arrest ñu yóbbu ñu prosecute ko wala dañ ko yóbbu TRRC. That's loolu niru coalition agreement pour mu ñëw. You understand? So man li ma wax mooy gis nga politics bi ñoo play is just becoming too much. ñu waxante dëgg political party APRC I accept people ñu nga xam ne dañ staff APRC as National Assembly members up to 2016 being Gambians voted out Jammeh ñu vote in emergency law naka state of emergency to empower Jammeh su nekkoon fii tey ñooñu duñ dem join political parties you know. yow non même ma laa ko mënuloo wax ne yow da nga condemn APRC seen existence ngay dem di jël ñoo xam ne dañ nekk minister in Jammeh's government for years and they defended his policies they were part of the group ñi nga xam ne ni ñoo wrong Gambians because soo saafee in that government nga fekkee policy decisions fu ñu ko méegee nga génne nga defend policies yooyu noonu musuloo génne nga go against those policies you've always defended because ñoom seen wax yooyu noonu moo tax majority of the population ñu nekkoon Gambia ñu gëm ne lu gars yi di wax dëgg la so you cannot seeni pic ñan ngay blame ak ñoo dul blame soo blame ñi da ngaa blame look soo mënee taxaw nga wax ne dama bokkoon si nguuru Jammeh bu ñëw si university amal ngor nga d'accord ne da nga bokkoon si nguuru Jammeh bu doon rëy
like my party, like more So of course.
The thing
that promote APRC policies on GRDF.
Of course, but I like the party.
Okay. That was a job.
I told you. What?
Ansu Jack. Ansu Jack.
That was before.
Ansu Jack. Ansu Jack. Save your breath. Save your breath. Thank you, Ansu Jack. And when Nene speaks, nobody speaks. Let me remind you again. Okay? You are forgiven. I totally disagree with Daba views. I mean, okay, so banye APRC, you know, do muna wane danga bany APRC and then nga buga ministership for don ligay. Fini bolem ku ligay yon sa government bi Gambian nga, okay? Now hang on a second, hold your thought, hold it. Do muna Gambian lañ. Te mënu ñoo tok fini understand nga ne képp ku musa ligay because Yaya Jammeh remember 22 years la fi nekk, okay? Te do mëna tok fini bépp ku ligay at time si government bi during Yaya Jammeh rek ku bon nga dos nobody should associate with you or nobody should relate with you or warlo bokk ci ben party and stuff like that. If you want to do that, then you know what? Let's wait for a generation. It's okay.
This was the dominant narrative in December 2016. Exactly. Okay. This is the fact. Man, I know where Daba is coming from. Okay. Daba is not talking out of the air. Yeah. That was the dominant narrative.
No, man, I don't agree with that. Because at the end of the day, you know, I'm not your hand, the ligay nañ si Yaya Jammeh government bi for years, understand nga, you cannot pinpoint ne def nañ dara lu bon or participate nañ or conspire nañ. Waaw parce que tey lañ ko mën a gis. Parce que tey lañ ko mën a gis tey la time mun a am nit toog mun a put things on the table nga xam kana def ak kana defut tey lañ ko mën a def den kenn mënu ko woon a def so soo bëggee wax loolu understand dafa difficult si dëkk bi fii nii yes am na ñoo xam ne you can tell them that definitely you have openly conspired or helped Yaya Jammeh in his actions or whatever so therefore those people should be identified but then how can we do that when those are the people who are the kingmakers in this government right now in this country so those are the people we should be talking about but then the innocent ones who has done nothing they serve the country righteously with everything they have. You want to say just because they work under the regime of Yaya Jammeh, we should not relate with that. That's what you clearly said here, Daba. So that's not fair, and it's not. No. It doesn't have to do.
It's not just the chair, executive members.
I will act like I did not hear that. I'm going to act like I did not hear that. Definitely. Because you don't want to take me on with that. You don't.
Rafi, sa gis-gis on this, and then you move. No, more about Jammeh coming back again.
Man, Jammeh. Man, suma stance on Jammeh. Suma stance on Jammeh has been crystal clear from day one. Any platform woman Mansuma stance on Jammeh is very clear. Jammeh should face justice. Any political platform woman join. Best bu ñu demee di négocier ne Jammeh dafa come back scot free. Best boobu noonu mark my words dama génn political party organization because man dama am yenn principle yoo xam ne I will not compromise it. Yaya Jammeh daf fi rey ñu bari. Yaya Jammeh daf fi lor ñu bari. doomi Arab yu bëree dee on na Yaya Jammeh so bugga position or bugga government loolu tax bi nga xam ne ñun dañu war a lose that fact of that matter yes we need reconciliation in this country we need peace we need to move on but man dama believe ne it's very unfair for the victims not for them to have justice Yaya Jammeh ñëpp xam nañ he ruled with an iron fist and he was a dictator but that doesn't mean he owned Gambia you had Gambians who were in this country ñoo xam ne pare woon nañ pour saaf seen dëkka one way or the other all the atrocities yu Yaya Jammeh doon def moom ak few people ak the junglers ñoo doon nekk di single handedly rey nit yi di def all those things yu garaaw so su ma amee ñoo xam ne ñu ngi doon saaf time Yaya Jammeh nekk ministre ñu bàyyi 2020 long time ago amatuñ dara pour dafa Yaya Jammeh so just because dañ saaf Yaya Jammeh benn 6 years so dañ leen war a condamn am na ñoo xam ne sax they were there until 2016 mosu ñoo involve si rey nit mosu ñoo involve si embezzlement mosu ñoo involve dara they were just serving their country Yaya Jammeh moomutoon dëkk bi Yaya Jammeh didn't own this country man lu ma wax is very clear so as long as APRC have Yaya Jammeh as their supreme leader man I believe that's an insult to Gambian pour ñu ne da ngaa dem di def coalition ak moom because dafa mel ni yaa ngay endorse everything loo xam ne moom lañ fi génne moom lañ fi daxa so man that point lay wax APRC soo gisee maay toog ne du ma dem coalition because of so long Yaya Jammeh mooy seen supreme leader let us have this understanding I don't hate them as a party or I don't hate their members they are Gambians they are free to participate in the political process and stuff like that wante man ñaaw disagree naa with any party boo xam ne da ngaa join da ngaa dem def coalition APRC so long as Yaya Jammeh is their supreme leader te nag ku fi foog ne APRC are the kingmakers man I have a different opinion simple as that because man dama dee toog dëkk bi I have gone to every corner in this country I know what people are saying I know what people are lu ñoo reacté man dama ko gis first hand nekkul dama toog Facebook di wax every day or what not it's something that I see first hand because maa ngi toog dëkk bi xam naa lu nit yi xew su ñoo wax suñu wax nañ ko based on polls nañ ko based on research nañ ko based on that buñ toog di foog ne da ngaa nekk Facebook di wax every day nga foog ne loolu mooy intelligent waaye like I said 2021 nañ dem 2021
cronies ñuy dem di manufacture data ñun duñ base suñu analysis on your polls because your polls are not representative anyway
you know, UDP you formed since 1996, if I'm correct, and about 3 parties: PPP, NCP, and then you are GPPP. Man, how many parties you now? Man, time I am 6 years. So Sabali, you know, Party B right now we have a lot of people you have to join Party B. Of course, young fa si Party B. Dudu nena midala colleague, right? Sorry. So legi young si Party B. Nah, mun nga ñëw ndax lawyer Darboe moom mooy ñëw nekk moo leen di taxawal 2021 because there was a time maa ngi gis mu ngi am interview with Lamine Jai and then munoo wax ne parti bi suñ ko taxawalee of course dafa taxaw sa gis-gis si waxam boobu noonu and then sa gis-gis si lawyer Darboe su waree taxawal parti UDP lan la gaay di am.
Why UDP?
No, but all political parties, loolu mooy topic bi dina ñëw si CA dina ñëw all these parties.
yow xam nga ne amuloo enough time pour discuss.
No, but yeah, and then we can continue next week.
You don't have the time.
No,
but I just don't understand why nga dey protect yeneen political parties from analysis. You know, no, hold on. No, du ma answer gaaw daba wax ko dëgg xam nga fi ma waxee. Wax ko dëgg. Boy, ndoo bi ñoom ñoo ko mag boy. No, dama la jox a point of order rek. No, yow xam nga ne soo ma ooyee 3 AM I have an answer for a million questions. I need point of observation la.
Waaye def nañu APRC dina ñëw si UDP pare
ma ne
after ñu dem si CA and all of these parties please.
Man xam naa ne amuloo time pour loolu. I'm just putting you on the spot.
No.
I'm just putting you on the spot.
Opinion la.
But I can answer your question anytime.
Waaw sa gis-gis si loolu.
Man suma gis-gis. It's perfectly in order pour lawyer Darboe mu taxaw. Man suma opinion suma gis-gis suma éene mooy UDP taxawal lawyer Darboe for the 2021 elections. We cannot have a better candidate than him.
Okay.
Wow.
Loolu mooy sa gis-gis.
Yes.
Okay. Sa Darboe sa gis-gis dafa round and then ñu ñëw si doy and then si
I would wholeheartedly agree with Sabal Lumo. The reasons being, to tell you the truth, right now, that was why you move away from the limelights, UDP. UDP is about corruption. Okay, because the way political parties exist in Gambia, they have proper succession plan. Understand? And the internal politics will happen between the 1996 UDP and 2016 UDP. So the best thing that they can do, President has a candidate for 2021.
Okay.
And I think he can pull more numbers than So guy what is another candidate right now.
Okay. Nene, so Giss.
But I think you should answer the question.
No.
It's okay. It's okay. I can answer. I differ with both of them because if like Lida Ba understand nga mom mu ko base ne because feel na ne lawyer Dabo will pull more numbers and then oh yeah. Which camera is ban camera la war hol okay. As the boss said, you Dabo may pull more numbers, and then secondly, so again, if they don't take Dabo as the flag bearer, which means the party is going to be fragmented. Exactly. You know, that's scary to me because man as, okay, somebody, if I was wanting to join UDP right now, I will have to think twice because which means I don't stand any chance because all they see is lawyer Dabo. If they don't have a succession plan, that's not good for the party.
Nobody said, we didn't say we did not say that. But we have options where
there is this virus.
No, the political parties in Ghana don't have proper succession plan.
Okay.
No, you specifically said UDP.
Look at history.
You specifically said
No. Daba made a general statement with the political parties.
Well, because it's
Don't put words into his mouth.
But that's okay. Okay. The thing is that's besides the point. That's okay. But then Paul Malima we understand that I think if you claim that you are the biggest party, if you claim that you are the strongest, if you claim that
facts, we are the biggest and the strongest and the most diverse.
and if you strongly believe
I don't just believe it, I know it.
I'm not referring to you per se, I mean the people that say about it, because this is not only your belief you per se, because you are just one single person in UDP. You are just one single person in UDP. There are so many people who have been in UDP since 1996. Okay, so everybody that believes so, not only Sabali, I mean, at the end of the day, opinion. No, because you're just like jumping into and distracting me. Exactly. So my thing is why is it scary for me? Is it scary for me? If you believe that you're the biggest, you're the better, you can win 2021 election. Why is it centered on one person? And why does everybody believe that it's only that one person who can do it?
Lionel Messi and you don't want him to lead your strike team.
Okay,
That's it.
Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah.
My belief is they should have somebody else should be able to do it because if the party is that strong and structured, no matter anybody kundugal warna muna pull the same weight like whoever. Okay, that's what my belief is. Well, you may think so.
So UDP jël lawyer Dabo mu nekk seen flag bearer. On ñu jël Sabally, on ñu jël whoever. Loolu seen decision la, and I wish them all the best. Man duma si wax lu bari sax.
That's not an answer. Okay, that's not an answer. No, because he's not sitting here on a partisan platform.
No,
he's sitting as a panelist.
No, Sabally, buta answer, don't worry. You're not small. So
the new host for this.
Sabally.
No, Ansu, you're not fair.
No,
carry on. Yaa ngi check sa clock bi.
ñu ñëw doy and then dinañ ñëw quickly to CA and other political parties. Quickly, doy the same kind of.
Ansu, I actually think
Halifa moo fa nekk.
Halifa observation. I think you are losing track. Them more than an hour.
No, but it's okay.
Start a new discussion.
No, but it's okay.
You want to go through all these
No,
parties?
let you wrap up, Sabally. Then you continue next week. Okay, Sabally. No, but.
So I'm a CA question. You
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. No, it's okay like this because I'm going to get a different opinion. No, it's okay. No. Sabali's opinion on Doi about Halifa and then party itself. Quickly, and then you move on.
Well, Doi mom, moy lulu. We know the big players in the game. It's NPP, UDP, APRC, GDC, Max. Any other players are just spectators. But I think the people of Doi, they like Halifa, definitely. And I think compared to any other person I know in the party, Halifa has broader appeal.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Halifa should be a good candidate.
Okay, sa gis-gis si CA ne dañ war a am congress. There was a time nga ko mentioned, but still now gisuñ congress boobu mu hold. We don't know exactly why. And then we have the chairman, Dominic moo nekk head bi. Sabally sa gis-gis si parti bi da nga foog ne Dominic nu mu nekkee chairman moom mooy ñëw taxaw wala day someone koo xam ne ñu ngi ko prepare within the party moom mooy ñëw taxaw wala day something lacking.
It's interesting that yaa ngi am the CA question after the PDOIS because ñu bari dañ believe ne CA ñooy junior league of PDOIS. Yes, so pour man I think Dominic has gone by his past his sell-by date, you know, and as a former strong man, I think it's better Momu join APRC because it's true. General Bakso is on a campaign to bring back all former APRC ministers, and they are responding. So I definitely advise Dominic. I definitely advise Dominic as one of the chief authors of Jammeh's Vision 2020 development plan to go back home. Okay. CA, man, I think Dr. Cisse should be their best bet. I don't think he's gonna have even 3% of the votes, but he has the best shot. Even though guy then could cage, then could control so Lisa Warulowa on behalf of the party without authority. I think Doctor should have a better chance than any of the other people who are trying to fight him below and creating squabbles within the party.
Okay, just look at it. GDC and PPP. Because time
well, GDC definitely so Mama Kande. Mama Kande, I really respect him as a politician, and I think he's going to perform respectably. Well, Barrow won't fight now, to be honest. I don't know how effective Barrow is going to be. Hamga NPP, then barely duma. The political scene, you give like APRC, like GDC. But really, Ansu, really, I have a lot of respect for Mama Kande, really, and I think he has a good shot.
What
Papanja is a disaster. His emergence as leader of PPP is gradually killing UDP. I mean PPP. So, well, perhaps that's because he was from UDP. He could not get what he wanted. He went and snatched away Bakari Dabo's Bibi Dabo's inheritance. Maybe Pabilunko Meresa Mota. PPP is going down.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was the same question, Doi, and then see the same question you wanted.
No, because there are a lot of these political parties.
So Giss Giss guy.
Why? Answer. What's your problem?
Okay. About UDP, the same thing now about PDIS. If Halifa is not there, basically party will not perform.
For all the parties.
Listen to me. The way political parties are set up in Zambia, they have proper succession planning. Most of the time, when the leader is no more there, the party dies. I don't like this in history.
Okay.
Understand? So maybe with the advent of new parties like CA, maybe it will not change. Okay. For CA.
Okay. CA and then.
No, CA, I'm candidate bu ñëw topp si seen gars yi di prépare pour mu nekk seen presidential candidate and that is the fact nañ bold enough ñu wax loolu noonu even su ñu dem on congress sax Dr. Cissé mooy nekk candidate because that is what is projected and I think he can be
so GDC
no duma miin dëgg ma wax rek I think that Dr.
du nga sori si
can be a very good candidate he can appeal to young people he can appeal to older generation you know dañ jànga I think there could be a replacement of PDIS honestly PDIS if they feel Halifa du mën a win. mën nañu am yaakaar.
Okay, GDC quickly, Daba, for you close.
Boy, why are you rushing, Daba? Daba, just take your time and answer the questions. Yes.
Mama Kande is rather unfortunate that NPP is coming at this time.
Doma len.
I'm on 2016. I respect what he does. No, I respect what Mama Kande does, but I don't think that 2016 would be repeated 2021.
Okay. How about
Papa Njai? I think Papa should just relax.
Okay.
Just relax. No,
Okay.
Why, mongla rush boy, ah?
No.
Carry on. Man, mom.
No, Sabal, you got a con. I'm always independent. You brush. Giss Giss CA, you are part of CA. And the
yes,
good thing
I
about
am.
The good thing, Malani Amir, is always they share send so Giss Giss to see a situation we never right now.
Sabali.
No.
I just want to say, Sabali, me and you know it's order.
No, just know.
Anyways, going back to the question. Going back to the question, I can authoritatively and boldly say that CA is a new party and then is growing like wildfire. Anybody who doesn't join CA come 2021, you will sit there and be biting your fingers. It's the best
so
party.
What is the reason why? No, what is the reason why still?
Exactly.
What is the reason why? What is the reason why Beleg Muleni hold Congress? Why?
Well, of course, you know, without a doubt, it's not like we never even announced it. There was a timeline put in place. No. Money is not our problem. Money has never been our problem because CA, it's formed by very, very committed people who will always come forward and put whatever they have. It's not like we are financed by anybody else. We come together and do and put our resources to take care of the affairs of the party. So the reason why we did not hold the Congress is, of course, because of the pandemic. We could not. And that is like open to everybody. It's an open secret. So we could not. I mean, GDC, Mama Kande, you know, from 2016, he's been doing a great job, amazing or whatever. And I applaud and admire his commitment and strength in this struggle. He's still strong. He still has support, and I like, you know, his way of doing politics. It's kind of clean. We've seen people who will, you know, step on your head. Put their knees on your neck and then stop your breath just to get what they want. PPP is a very old party, you know, they have a lot of history, but then again, I believe that they're really losing support, and they have a lot of work to do to be able to hold on. Well, I won't say that they've lost. Hang on a second. I like my PDOIS. Hey, dankal sa deret. Lifi sabali wa ken wo coffee. So hold on now. So, I mean, I would say that they've lost it, but they are almost losing it. So they need to do a lot of work to hold on to what they have and also add on. Of course, and we're typing everywhere else. And of course, I like it when Sabali said, you asked about PDOIS and then you asked about CA because we are more or less the like. I wouldn't mind for anybody to associate or compare me with PDOIS because of their track record. They're consistent, they're clean, they're patriotic. Exactly. So I am happy that you say that we are, and we wouldn't mind. We wouldn't mind. We wouldn't. If I have to party in this country, it will be PDOIS that my party will collate with. No, I'm not.
And then PPP.
So my Giss Giss, PDOIS is man, I'm going to talk from a point of view of actually being on the ground and observing things. So xam nga loolu sa opinion la yow sa opinion la no problem man I'm giving you a perspective from on the ground. Yeah, I am on the ground every single week in Gambia and the observer xana yow nga fa so nga di yu ya da han di yu yow nag décidé yow nag tra pour discipline pour troll yow nga sa wax ken waxu da nga nopi ken wax olo sa man so ne wala man nopi ba ignola du do ba wala man am on the ground yow gën lo ma yow gën lo ma na yu he's trying to provoke man suma point of view being on the ground ak lan la de observe PDOIS they're doing very well when it comes to sending supporters you guys they are very loyal and they will always stick with the party regardless. But I think they have to do more in selling their message out for the people because of the feel ñu bari duñ dé dégga send message be properly. And I think as a party they should really try on that. With regards to Congress bi is because of the COVID, obviously. COVID bi duñ mëna announce né dañu am Congress pour mëna elect because obviously so organized Congress it requires people to come and actually cast their votes and that they require gathering and amanguñ lolu so moda ba légui mënu ñu am Congress to elect our flag bearer and our executive. And yes, I have to clarify something because dama laaj bi ci ak suñ flag bearer Dominic Mendy is our chairman, our interim chairman, and we have yet to have a flag bearer. But we all know one of the candidates we have vying for that job is Dr. Cisse, and I believe as a member of a party, he's going around recruiting people. So what if he am a Congress? So people vote for him, and I believe the CA is open to anyone. Join so political flag bearer participate. So GDC man foog naa ne what happened in 2016 for Mama Kandeh, it will be very difficult for them to replicate that because of that time Luhewon was very special. Everybody was just looking for the alternative, and really a lot of his Jammeh supporters then them voted GDC at that time. So PPP mom, they will have a big struggle because even the previous debate bu amoon the Papa Ndiaye didn't really perform very well. I doubt he did well to convince any new people to join PPP party. So ñoom dinañ struggle. Why? Like I said, there are a lot of undecided voters. It's up to us now to convince them to join.
Okay, that's very good. Lady Saba, let me know to recently this advertisement will make it outside
It's a very serious issue. It's not a laughing matter. Like I keep saying, Gambia is a country that's rooted in religion, tradition, and culture. Pour ñu war a jël condom di ko advertise on a highway close to schools, on a highway that's used by school children, I think that is wrong. Yes. Okay.
Yes, I am in an executive meeting. Can you keep it brief, please?
Of course. Dudu, just quickly, Lena Rekla buga confirm with you because of recent, there are about 3 political parties you buga joined same party. Is that true?
No, I didn't say that. Lima of Mane, the Yeti party you want it, then buga ligay at party B. They show interest for ligay at party B.
Okay.
Low regular guy one, then buga you support you, while then buga you support land, while then buga you stand boka the coalition guy, then one election any, and then buga ligay at party B.
Okay, send partnership with any political party, who are you on board to join APRC? Lan moy nek sen trade deal. Just 1 or 2.
Honestly, I mean anything specific for now. The party depends on party, but then the national interest before party interest. So interest in Gambia, then you take force. This is the motto of APRC: national interest first before party interest. Yes.
Okay, but I really like you. But I'm not going to tell you about this thing, right? Because many people, even myself, including myself, and they want a party be centered on one person. Is that true or not? Or I'm gom party be lan gom?
No, Lolo, it is just the belief of the people. Swing constitution, the Lolo Nekufa, and party the constitution Bogula de Dohe. The Inyogomne, APRC, Gana regular. While swing holy, the people Figene, party the Pogu, Figena, the Telegena Amdole compared to them. While Lima Gomo, you can book a barina, even you may put APRC, and get one as a chopel chimon, Namagomne Lolo Mayala.
Okay, so Dudu, so borough government is incompetent, meaning doing Giss Dara sen digante NPP ak APRC, really?
Cabinet ministers are not competent. They are not competent.
Okay. No, because but cabinet ministers, borough's government, yep, benala. Yep.
Well, the government I am talking about, it's more here, market point. I'm not going to get so you have like little like Judah. I'm going to work one now. I take up for that.
Exactly.
Well, so much money to go back on now. Okay.
Okay.
They are not competent. Yes.
Okay. Dudu, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay,
thank you very much. Thank you. So, Sabs, then conclude with advertisements and then
advertisements it's wrong. Man, I saw it and I really felt upset about it. Ne fi deki diine la deki adak cosaan la even deki tuba rewi tuba bi so advertise certain things like condom ak sangara dañ la joxe han upper limit bi nga xamne dañ ko def ci télé bi time bi nga xamne xalé yi nelaw nañ so rawatina jeki julit sangara tam di same hessal ñu ko advertise it's wrong waruta am man waxuma ne elderly person ku buga hessal waruta hessal de but you putting these things on the highway it has a subliminal effect on the psyche of the young people yaa ngi programme suñu xalé yi pour ñu duga ci jëf yu bon waruta xew ci dëkk bi and I'm seriously disappointed with both the health minister and the information minister because ñi ñoo dee dem Geneva di dem uyu tubaab yi su tubaab yi waxee ne tubaab yi ñoo wax ne que moom advertise cigarette nobody would advertise cigarette so lu tax ñun mënuñoo xalaatal suñ boppa lu ñoo njëriñ lu aada ak suñ diine ak aada ak cosaan lu tax mënuñoo def suñ own policies waaye si tubaab yi waxee ñu def su tubaab yi pare condom bi man li ma si gën a naxari I believe it's foreigners advertising it suñ yabutee seen waa dëkk yi pour def ko foofu buñ ko def fii boy si maa ngi leen a comment maa ngi gis mu ngi trend on social media suñ soldats yi ñu ngi advocate it's wrong this condom billboard should come down and we are going to fight it to the already ñu ngi communicate we are going to face government they have to bring down this billboard
ok dama sa gis-gis ñu conclude with programme bi rek just second bi moom open na time bi open na
gis-gis ak suma gëm-gëm mooy I think ne
just mu short
condoms should be distributed freely to upper 8 people. Understand? Dégg la agree naa si moom lu mu wax comme under 8 but even loolu suñu am pour ban cigarette sax parents si seen boppa ñu leen njëkk a yónni seen doomu cigarette. so advertisement man ma mooy like he said suñ ko mënee stop mën nañ ko stop but I think they need to educate our young people more about seen lan moo nekk seen njëriñ ak lu leen dul njëriñ. Understand nga but you know the business guys su nekkee amuñ loo boo xam ne dafa ban the advertisement of condom the person bringing in the condom dafa dem advertisement pour mu jar.
ok
and the places that fu mu foog ne foofu la gën a mën a jar moo nekk Sénégal mais égal.
ok nee sa gis-gis rafet ñu conclude.
suma gis-gis mooy it's a billboard to advertise. It's a business, and if it's a legally registered business in the country that is paying its taxes as it is supposed to do it, they have a right to advertise a condom. My thing is, advertising a condom, I think that it's about time that these things come to the spotlight. Because linyo def this, linyo banya wax, mo neka di yaha dikabi. Okay? Because at the end of the day, when people don't know ne, I have if I need to have a private moment with my partner or somebody who's not my partner, and I don't know, maybe using condom would even be better than not using it, they're going to use it. When people know that the access to condom is available, whether it's free or to buy it, they use it, it will it will help us. It will help us from...
This is suggestive, it's targeting the mind.
And there is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. Before my campaign.
I'm going to help.
No,
this is about content with Rafi, you cannot control me. I'm specific interest in this because it's about billboards. Because I'm surprised that Nene is talking from this angle. I know her as a religious person on religious platforms, and she should be concerned. She should be concerned that our young people are being exposed to suggestive material that's going to bring down their moral ratings.
Okay. Please.
My thing is, I am super religious, but then again, I'm a reasonable person. Where religion comes to play, I put it there. Where it comes to play, I separate it.
This country for almost 40 years. Why now?
Okay, Nene,
there is a deliberate attempt by some cabal with very malevolent intentions to have an onslaught on the tunings of our young people.
Okay,
and it's not right.
Okay, what I was saying is, I believe that people will become more aware. It will avoid all this unwanted. It will help people from all this sicknesses.
Please.
It will also help our young ones from all these sexually transmitted diseases that people are having and don't know how they're getting it. And then knowing the way our health system is, having this thing will help us avoid all those things.
Okay.
But then again, not only advertising condom, whether it's free or it's for sale, why are they not doing the same thing for sanitary pads? Because people having sex is a choice. Having periods is not a choice. Why is condom free in health centers and whatever, and sanitary pads are not free? So if you're doing it for condom, whoever is responsible for it, let them also look into it. Let them hang on. It's important. Let them also look into it. For me, that's my point. I don't have anything wrong with advertising condom or distributing condom, because whether you distribute condom, people are doing what
distribution.
Okay.
So
at a place where our young people are using to go to
whether you advertise it, kids and young ones are doing what they're supposed to do, and nobody is able to stop them. You see them out there right in front of the people.
Rafi.
So I feel it's going to help them.
If you think it's that bad, then why should we go and try to
Rafi, Giss Giss. Conclude.
disclaimer, I make billboards, but does that particular billboard defuma ko.
Yes.
Waaw, why? Su ma ko joxoon dinaa print 20.
Of course.
Because
we know your moral standing.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
condoms is amazing. In 2021, we are even here talking about na condom dafa bon, na condom dafa baax.
No, it's about advertisement. Wow. No, sabal.
Kii xam naa angle bu moo demee. Dafa bëgg a wone ne moom mooy gën a religious.
It's not about
Okay.
that. The point is
No, Rafi,
compagnie bu ñëw nii Sénégal lañ jógee. Gis nga kiss condom yooyu gis nii. Soo demee Sénégal you see it everywhere in the billboards.
Yes, Senegal.
Sénégal dañuy gën a xuli.
This is Gambia.
Okay.
Sénégal dañuy gën a xuli.
So Rafi, to you it's okay then.
Sénégal ñaara Touba ñu yëpp fa lañ nekk.
Okay.
Sénégal dañuy xuli Sénégal xuli bu
Okay.
ñun ñëpp Sénégal it's a xuli land.
Okay.
Muslim
So
Touba foofu lañ nekk. ñoom Baye
Okay.
deret ñoom Baye Niass foofu lañ nekk. ñëpp compagnie bu ñëwoon nii.
Okay.
Sénégal la jógee.
Okay.
Condom gis nañ fii dëkki Afrique yoo xam ne AIDS dafa devastate generations. They wipe out the whole generations.
Okay.
Condom was one of the things yoo xam ne.
Okay, so
more prevent all that thing from happening now.
So
because of condom, you better send life yaa ngi safe.
Okay.
Unwanted pregnancies are happening.
Okay.
It's preventing unwanted pregnancies.
Okay.
And it's preventing
So
a lot of
advertisement is
STDs.
okay.
So su ma gaa joxoon advice I'll do it for free.
Okay.
Because xam naa ne loolu is very good for the public.
Okay.
Because
So
condoms are good. They prevent people from dying. They prevent unwanted pregnancy.
Okay.
Moom su bëggee nekk di religious police na ko nekk ñun pare wuñ bu
Okay. So be in your
This is the Gambia. You are in the minority. We the majority will protect our moral.
Stop.
We don't need good. We just defeated your homosexuality.
Stop.
We just defeated.
Why stop? May conclude.
We will continue to win.
Okay, so before we can have way, then next week, inshallah, Giss Giss like Nilam Demel. I know it's difficult sometimes for me stop ko, and it's really hard for me kick them out of this platform as well. So, but then next week, inshallah, then I'm Benen program, and then I hope that Nelen Jo Benen topic is more relevant. Thank you very much. Bye. Moy Giss Giss waxtane si li nga xamne rek moy yobu dekk bi kanam.
The Constitution provides President can declare a state of emergency in two circumstances. Now I believe Gambia security is at risk for invasion. He has it right. Constitutional as it can last for 2 weeks. Yéen ñëpp gis ngeen ne dañu oote ne nañ ànd soppi nguur gi fi nekkoon. Loolu pexe la. Parti yi bokkuñu xalaat bokkuñu jubluwaay lii pexe la rek pour génnee ngu réew ci loxo benn nit te jubluwaay bi mooy won ne fexe nag nit ñi moom réew mi ne nañu ànd ci xel ñu tabaxaat réew mi